Welcome back to TFX, where we bring you the latest and juiciest stories from the world of entertainment and reality TV. Today, we have 6 unique and exciting stories that are sure to catch your attention. Let's dive right in. First up, Michelle Young has shared her thoughts on Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell's split. After a whirlwind of emotions, she reveals her perspective amidst the racial traumas surrounding their breakup. What does she have to say about the drama? Let's find out. Next, we have a heartwarming update from the Golden Bachelorette stars Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple. The couple spills the tea on their life after the show and how they've been navigating their relationship. You won't want to miss their charming moments together. Moving on, Rachael Kirkconnell is embracing her newfound single life by celebrating Galentine's Day with fellow Bachelor Nation star Kit Keenan. We've got the details on their festive celebration, complete with heart-shaped decorations and lots of love. In a candid move, Rachael Kirkconnell opens up on the Call Her Daddy podcast about her shocking breakup with Matt James. She's getting real about the turmoil and why she felt it was essential to share her side of the story. Let's see what she revealed. Meanwhile, fellow Bachelor Nation member Jordan Kimball is not holding back on his opinions about Matt James following the breakup. He claims Matt was a showman and scrutinizes his behavior during their relationship. What does he think should have happened differently? Stay tuned. Last but not least, Bachelors fans are rallying for justice for Chloie Costello after her unexpected elimination. Viewers are not pleased with how things unfolded on the show. What are they saying, and will their voices be heard? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into each of these stories and uncover the latest gossip, insights, and behind-the-scenes happenings from the world of reality television. Now, let's unpack the first news story about Michelle Young and her recent comments regarding Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell's split. In a candid conversation during the February 11 episode of the Almost Famous podcast, Michelle opened up about her perspective on the breakup that shook Bachelor Nation. Michelle, who was the runner-up on Matt's season of The Bachelor, stated she didn't feel the need to take sides. She said, "I think my take was honestly that I didn't have a take. With social media, everyone assumes that it's so black and white. Given certain platforms or opportunities to speak on things, you hear one side of the story, not the other." This highlights her awareness of the complexities that come with public relationships and the narratives that often oversimplify them. Reflecting on her own experience, Michelle shared that she endured her own struggles with racial trauma while competing for Matt's affection. She explained that her time on the show compelled her to become an advocate for women of the color in reality television. "I had to be the teacher and speak up about how women of color should be treated within reality television," she noted, emphasizing the unique challenges she faced during that time. Michelle also revealed how exhausting it has been to stay engaged with social media narratives surrounding Matt and Rachael's relationship. "I spend a lot of time focusing on these discussions, and I just choose to be at peace with it," she added, defining her approach as one that seeks inner peace rather than dwelling on external conflicts. When asked if she had spoken to Matt or Rachael since her time on the show, Michelle replied, "No." She mentioned that while they all crossed paths briefly, everything remained cordial, but she preferred not to invest her energy into the situation. Ultimately, Michelle's reflections remind us of the emotional weight these relationships carry, especially under the watchful eyes of fans and followers. She's chosen to cultivate a distance from the drama, focusing instead on her own journey. What are your thoughts on Michelle's perspective? Do you think it's possible to remain neutral in such a public breakup? Let us know in the comments. Next up, we have a delightful update from the Golden Bachelorette featuring the newly engaged couple Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple. Since their romantic journey on the very first season of the show, Joan and Chock have been keeping fans in the loop with their life together, sharing adorable moments and adventures on social media. Recently, the couple hosted a Q&A session on Instagram, where they answered some burning questions from fans about their relationship. Joan kicked things off with a fun video saying, "We have some questions from people wondering about things from our relationship. So, you ready? I have not read them yet." The first question tackled by the couple was about how well they knew each other when the show ended. Joan humorously admitted, "This is going to sound terrible. I think the most I can give it is a 30%. Chock chimed in with a laugh, stating, "I was actually going to say less than that, probably 20-25%." Their lighthearted banter showcases the genuine connection and chemistry they share, even if their knowledge of each other at the beginning was limited. Joan then reminisced about their first interaction after getting engaged on the show, sharing a bottle of wine and learning more about one another. It was like an interview, Chock joked, emphasizing the reality that they were still getting to know each other despite their quick engagement. As the Q&A continued, the couple expressed their affection for one another. Joan shared that her favorite thing about Chock is how he consistently asks how he can make her life easier. "You actually say those words, and it's just comforting. I know I'm going to hear them every day." No, she added, showcasing the thoughtful nature of their relationship. Chock, on the other hand, highlighted Joan's intelligence and easygoing demeanor, along with how well they complement one another. The couple also revealed some exciting travel plans, mentioning that they hope to visit Italy and France later this year. And in a fun twist, they even discussed how they think they would have found each other attractive in high school if they had known one another back then. With their infectious energy and positive vibes, Joan and Chock are quickly becoming fan favorites. They continue to shine a light on love and relationships, showing that while reality TV can be intense, it can also lead to beautiful connections. What do you think about their journey so far? Are you excited to see where their love story takes them next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on, let's talk about Rachael Kirkconnell and how she is celebrating her first single Valentine's Day since her breakup with Matt James. Recently, Rachael took to social media to share her Galentine's Day festivities with fellow Bachelor Nation star Kit Keenan, and it looked like an absolute blast. Rachael posted vibrant photos from the event, where the decor was nothing short of festive. Think pink candy and heart-shaped dishes, sugar-dusted pink martinis, and heart-shaped cakes. It was all about embracing friendship and self-love. She even shared snaps of her beautifully decorated hotel room, complete with roses, balloons spelling out AOXO, and a yummy dinner in bed, including a salad, fries, a side of pickles, and a Diet Coke. In her caption, Rachael wrote, "Galentine's Orlay is showing her excitement and happiness to celebrate this special time with friends." The post attracted a lot of love and support from her fellow Bachelor Nation stars, with Kit commenting, "Angel Illyssim Solon, one lonely that sees her in my life immediately." Fans couldn't help but flood the comments with kind words, calling Rachael a queen and applauding her for handling the split with positivity. Heartwarming to see Rachael surround herself with supportive friends during this transitional phase in her life. This celebration marks a new chapter for Rachael, who has been vocal about her feelings since the heartbreaking breakup that was made public just days after it happened. She's focusing on healing and finding joy in the moments that matter, and it's evident she's moving forward with grace. What did you think of Rachael's Galentine's celebration? How inspiring is it to see her embrace this new phase of life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. In a revealing move, Rachael Kirkconnell recently took to the Call Her Daddy podcast to share her side of the story regarding her breakup with Matt James. Rachael opened up about the emotional turmoil she experienced following the unexpected split, describing it as a dark time in her life. In the podcast, Rachael candidly explained how blindsided she felt when Matt shared their breakup on social media just 3 hours after they ended things. She admitted the whole thing's just been really weird because 1, I didn't expect anything at all. Then 2, just the way he went about it being so public was really hard to deal with. Vulnerability resonated with many listeners who could relate to the challenges of navigating relationships in the public eye. Rachael emphasized the importance of standing up for herself and providing clarity to the fans who had invested in their relationship. "I realized a lot of women could relate to what I was going through," she said, explaining why she felt compelled to speak out. She expressed that her appearance on the podcast was not just for closure, it was also a way to share her experience and support others who might be going through similar situations. While talking about the heartache, Rachael also reflected on how she is coping post-breakup. She noted that she's been focusing on self-care and avoiding rom-coms to give herself the space she needs to heal. "I'm planning to head to Las Vegas with some friends for Valentine's Day," she shared, indicating that she is taking steps to distract herself and find joy again. Rachael's story strikes a chord with many who have faced the emotional complexities of love, loss, and moving on. It's a reminder that even in the limelight, the struggles of relationships are universal. What are your thoughts on Rachael's candid revelations? Do you think she handled the situation with grace? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's discuss. Meanwhile, fellow Bachelor Nation member Jordan Kimball isn't holding back when it comes to sharing his thoughts on Matt James after the recent breakup with Rachael Kirkconnell. During an exclusive interview with US Weekly at New York Fashion Week, Jordan weighed in on the controversial split, stating, "I am going to be Team Rachael," with that, emphasizing his support for Rachael during this challenging time. Jordan went on to express his view that Matt has been less than supportive in his relationship with Rachael, suggesting that he may have been more focused on his public persona than their genuine connection. He stated, "I think Matt is a showman," adding that he believes Matt's behavior in the days leading up to their split was disappointing. Jordan pointed out, "She got on a flight and found out they were breaking up. It's not even disrespectful." The former contestant didn't shy away from calling out what he sees as poor leadership. "That is not how you lead, and it's sad to see that," he remarked, highlighting the expectations that come with being the Bachelor as a leading man. Matt's role was supposed to exude respect and care, especially in a long-term relationship like his with Rachael, which lasted 4 years. Jordan's comments reflect a broader sentiment among some fans who have been critical of Matt's actions during this public breakup. He noted that while it is a tough situation for both parties, the nature of how the breakup unfolded was not ideal. Rachael has been praised for her resilience and ability to move forward despite the significant emotional toll. As fans continue to follow the unfolding drama, it's clear that opinions are divided. Do you agree with Jordan's take on Matt's behavior? Should reality stars be held to a higher standard in their relationships, especially when millions of fans are watching? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Last but certainly not least, we're diving into the reactions from Bachelor's fans who are rallying for justice for Chloie Costello after her surprising elimination from the show. Viewers have taken to social media to express their outrage, feeling that Chloie was a standout contestant and deserved to stay longer in the competition. Chloie quickly won over the hearts of fans with her vibrant personality and authenticity. She represented herself proudly as a plus-size model, showcasing her confidence and positive spirit throughout the season. Many viewers felt that her bubbly nature brought a refreshing dynamic to the show, making her untimely exit even more difficult to swallow. Fans and critics alike have been vocal about their discontent regarding Grant, the Bachelor in question, for not feeling a connection strong enough to keep Chloe around. Following her exit, numerous social media posts have surfaced calling for justice for Chloe and questioning Grant's decision-making. The sentiment is clear. Viewers want to see Chloe's journey continue, as many believe she could have made a real impact in the competition. Online petitions and supportive messages flooded the internet as fans argued that Chloe's presence was crucial for representation within the franchise, arguing that the show should promote inclusivity rather than perpetuate narrow standards of beauty. The conversations have sparked a larger discussion about how contestants are chosen and the importance of emphasizing diverse voices in reality television. It's evident that Chloe has made a memorable impression, and her fans are determined to see her story showcased. What do you think about her elimination and the fans' reactions? Should producers take note of audience sentiments when making casting decisions? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you.